Anyone who has an older dog know how painful it can be to watch your pet struggle with arthritis. Dr. Carol Ropko from the Northeast Cat and Dog Hospital is here to explain ways to manage the joint condition. And Maddie here, we were talking about a young senior.
She is.
She's only 8, but
right.
still preventative maybe even?
It is. It's a good thing. You know, we know that as we get older, the cartilage in all of our joints thins out. Well, that cartilage is the slick surface that keeps those joints from moving easily. Well, when that happens, and if you don't have the best hip configuration, a lot of dogs don't, you end up with a lot of arthritis happening. And we like to prevent that with our dogs because we like to keep them healthy and being able to do the things they need to do. But we know as they get older, that's going to change. And it is a comprehensive approach. It's not like give you a couple aspirin and you'll be better. We want to make sure we're getting to the root of the problem. So we start with teaching owners how to do things at home a little bit better and making sure they know the things they need to protect those joints. So the first thing that we do is we talk about joint compounds. Many of us as humans take joint compounds every day, and they're natural products that really help the joints to be healthier. There are veterinary equivalents of them. There are companies that make them specifically for dogs and cats, flavored so they eat them like treats, that have the right amounts of the joint compounds and the ones that are going to help our pets the best. And in a natural way makes the joints healthier. Healthier joints mean they're more flexible, and it also decreases inflammation. So that's a good first line defense. The second thing we make sure owners of dogs with arthritis know is that activity is still important. Purposeful walking really helps to keep those muscles in shape so that they can hold those joints. So we talk about walking their dogs, short walks for some, longer for others. Rather than jumping around in the backyard, they get a lot better cardio workout and a lot better joint and muscle workout. But sometimes when they do work out and they're walking, they can be a little bit painful. So we want to help our owners to know that they can do things like heat or even cold on the joints to help.
Wow, just like we would.
So this is a therapy glove for pets. This is a wonderful thing because it has a nice little glove that you're going to use to hold over the joint, and the insert here can be cooled down or heated up. Now, obviously, you can use a frozen bag of peas for a cool compress, or some beans in a bag and microwave for a warm compress. But talk to your veterinarian about when heat is better than cold to know that doing that is a good thing. But make sure it's not too hot. We don't want to hurt them and burn them. But that can be helpful as well. Weight control is a biggie. A lot of our dogs, just like us, get a little more weight when we get older. And so using, helping owners to cut back a little bit, make some changes to help their weight go down can be very helpful. And then the last thing we deal with is the pain portion. Again, not every dog is painful every day. Just because I don't get around as well as I used to a few years ago doesn't mean I'm really painful. So to give them a pain medication every day, I don't tend to like that because then when they are painful, what do we have to give them? We've already given it. So we tend to use our pain meds for spot treatments. When you have that Monday morning disease where you've played all weekend long and you wake up Monday morning and you're like, oh my gosh, that's the day to maybe use that pain med. But they might not need it on Tuesday or Wednesday. And so using that as judiciously as you can to help them makes good sense. So again, if your dog is having changes in the joints, talk to your veterinarian. Get that complete approach so that we can help to take care of those joints naturally as much as we can, and then help to alleviate pain when that's needed.
I always believe in good preventative. Thanks, Maddie. You're such a sweetheart. If you have any pet questions, you can email them to petpeeves@wzzm13.com. Maddie does have a home.